Hello, everybody. Mr. Horse here, at your service. Even during this holidays, during the holidays, I'm still working to serve you. I'd like to wish everyone a happy New Year in a few days. It's going to be New Year 2021, and we hope that 2021 is going to be a much better year for everybody. I hope so. I don't know. A lot of people are saying it's going to be worse. The virus is going to kill many more millions of people, especially in the West, because they don't know how to fight. They don't know how to crush the virus. I hope not. I hope we don't lose more Westerners. We don't lose more Europeans, because they are very valuable in human civilization. So I'm hoping that 2021 is going to be much better year for especially the Westerners. Now, this is number 13 of the 40 greatest folk rock songs in the English language. Number 13. It is also number 7, which is going to be the last great Paul Simon song. This is number 7 and is also the last. I have selected 7 greatest Paul Simon songs. So this is the climax, the culmination of Paul Simon's guitar music. First, it's a big song. I mean, it's huge. As you know, that I put them in the order, in sequence, according to the guitar playing intensity or substance. So this is it's a hard song. I mean, it's a difficult song. I can tell you that. In every aspect of the music, not just guitar. It's difficult to sing. Very hard to sing. I mean. Anyway, gonna have to spend a number of videos on this one, because it's just complex, complicated, obscure, profound. I mean, so I'm gonna have to walk you through this. Now, the song, it's kind of a funny one. It's not completely written for a movie, but it turned out to be. It was originally for a different purpose. It was originally just a authentic, original, Paul Simon song. But because Mr. Simon was pushed, I don't know if it's coerced, but definitely under a lot of tremendous amount of pressure to produce another song for the movie The Graduate. The director keep nagging him, hey, you need to give me another song. You need to give me a few, 3 or 4. Okay, one more, please. A different one. So it was, but Mr. Simon was busy. Didn't really think about it. So what happened was he didn't get it done. So what's he gonna do right now? Right? The Graduate, the movie. I watched the movie, in the past. It's okay. I don't really like the message in the movie. So anyway, at that time, Mr. Simon was working on Mrs. Roosevelt. Mrs. Roosevelt, not Mrs. Robinson. But then, because he needed a new song, so he just decided, well, I can actually change this song to Mrs. Robinson. Robinson, 3 syllables. Roosevelt, 3. So, hey. So anyway, he ended up creating this song, finishing this song for the movie, The Graduate. Because of this, he was never happy about the song. But nonetheless, it's a masterpiece. In terms of guitar, in terms of music, vocal music, it's a masterpiece. Nobody can doubt that. We like to know a little bit about you for a file. We like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. More than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, 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 hey. Very syncopated. So it's Mrs. Robinson. That's the origin. That's the origin of Mrs. Robinson. It was really not, intended to be Mrs. Robinson. It was supposed to be a song about Ms. Roosevelt, wife of FDR, Franklin Roosevelt, the U.S. president during the, Great Depression and Second World War. So originally, so he had to change everything. The lyrics, because it's totally different purpose. If you will know the movie The Graduate, Mrs. Robinson is a terrible person, terrible woman, immoral, alcoholic, and immoral. Terrible. Now Miss Roosevelt, on the other hand, it's the opposite. It's good. Heroes. Joe DiMaggio. So originally the song was supposed to be about the past, about the heroes, and supposed to be, I think, a lamentation of how that time was gone, completely gone. We have those heroes. True heroes, like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is the same time. This is 60s, right? So Bruce Lee was, in 68. He was already involved in, a lot of demonstration. Those are true heroes. But that's gone now. We don't see those, kind of, extraordinary people anymore. In the late 1960s, things have changed. Times they are changing. So that's one of the. But so I think that was Mr. Simon's idea. Writing a song about the change. But Mrs. Robinson, she's not a hero. She's a villain. She's a terrible person. Seduced. She's been married. Her husband, successful lawyer. Married many years, 30 years, something. and then she felt while the marriage was loveless, and so so she seduced her husband in the movie. This is a movie. Husband's business partner, son, just graduated from college, like 22, 23, and she was 50, something like that. Seduced him. I mean, having an affair. Terrible person. I mean, this is terrible. So that song is a little bit about that, but not completely. I mean, the Mrs. Robinson in the song is slightly different from Mrs. Robinson in the movie. Totally different from Miss Roosevelt. So we like to know a little bit about you for our file. We like to know a little bit about you for our file. Now, so that's a difference, because in the song, Miss Robinson, Mrs. Robinson was either in a rehab because, hey, she's alcoholic, or she's in a mental hospital because my guess is, well, she is somewhat a decent person, but because of this conflict, moral conflict, she's having an affair with this young man while in a marriage, being married to the same guy for many years. I mean, if you are a decent person, you're going to have some kind of moral breakdown, mental breakdown, huge moral conflict and mental breakdown. So maybe she is in a mental hospital because of this. I can't take it. So we need to, we like to know a little bit about you for our. We like to help you learn to help yourself. Of course, you come here, we're trying to teach you how to help yourself, because ultimately only the person who can help you is yourself, nobody else. Okay, and then look around you. All you see are sympathetic eyes. We are all very sympathetic. We know, it's difficult, but temptation is difficult to resist. We understand that, and we are trying not to judge you. We are not judging. Sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. Make yourself comfortable here. Walk around. It's very nice here. I mean, hey, it's very nice. And you're going to meet a lot of people who share some, common interest. They're all here because they did something terrible. So you can make good friends here, hey, So it's not a terrible place. So, enjoy yourself. Mrs. Robinson, Jesus loved you more than you know. Whoa. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Don't think God doesn't love you because you are a terrible person. You committed a terrible sin. God still loves you. So go to church and pray and go to confession. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, 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 hey. Again, same message. God is going to forgive you. It doesn't matter how terrible, the sin, is. If you are remorse, if you go to confession, if you can change yourself, if you can and sin no more, then you can still go to heaven. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, 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 hey. Part 1 of Mrs. Robinson.